Mike with Mike's Bags. Today I'm reviewing the Down and Dirty by Lucky's. This is the first set of bags from Lucky's that I have thrown or reviewed. I've got quite a few requests from you guys to review some of their bags, so I picked these up. Let's go ahead and dive in, break these bags down. We'll start with the slow side, and this is a hybrid material. The reason I picked these bags up was on Lucky's website. It said this was a new material. But when I got these in, I'm 99% sure this is the same material. It's on the slow side of the Brotherhood Guardian, the Titan Dart, the True Cornhole Trimmer. There's some other bags out there that use this as well. So if it's not the same, it is very, very close to it. Now, to give Lucky's the benefit of the doubt, I don't know when this bag was released. This material hasn't been around that long. So it's very possible that when they released this bag, this material wasn't around, or this was a new material at that time. I don't know. But I'm going to call this the same material as that Brotherhood Guardian slow side because that's what it looks like, feels like. I will say different colors of the same material can have a slightly different appearance. But when I look up this material and look up the color, it looks identical to this as well. Like I said, it feels like that material plays like it. So that's what I'm going to call it. It's a 5-speed. Like I said, it's a hybrid material. It has control for throwing blockers, but it's also very hole friendly for the control you get with it. It plays well in pretty much all conditions. So 5-speed on the slow side. Fast side, this is that game changer, surefire fast side. It's 8.5 speed. It's fast, has some control to it. It's great for pushing through and collecting blocks, blowing up piles, cleaning up messes. We're looking at about a 8.5 speed on these down and dirties. Template wise, it's a medium template bag. It's got a medium amount of fill, but maybe it's slightly on the fuller side for the fill. So the bag doesn't have a lot of flop to it. It feels more like a fuller bag than it does a floppy bag. You can see there's some flop here. It's not a lot. It gives the bag a nice hand feel. You've got a lot of fill to grab a hold of, and you can lock this bag down. It gives me complete control, which makes it great for shot shaping cuts, rolls, and flops. And you get a bag that doesn't have a lot of flop, a lot of movement. You can really manipulate how that bag or control how that bag comes out of your hand. The fill in here it's a mixed fill, but it tends to favor. I think there's mostly flat fill. There's some flat disc in here, some thicker flat fill, but it's a good mixture of fill in the bag. I like the fill. It gives the bag a ton of forgiveness, but you still have enough movement, enough action that you can, like I said, cut, roll, and flop with this bag. So if you don't throw a flat bag, this bag doesn't have a punishing kick to it. It's a very minimal kick. Again, it's got some kick. If you take all the kick out, you take the cut ability out of the bag as well, so you don't want to pull all of it out. But it's a very forgiving bag and landing. This bag also does a decent job around the hole for forgiveness around the hole. Typically, fuller bags will skip over the hole. They don't do a really good job at grabbing, but there's enough flop here that that corner will grab the hole and pull that bag back in. If it leaves it there, it's very easy to collect. So pretty forgiving around the hole for a bag that's on the fuller side. These bags are ACO stamps. You're playing ACOs. You can throw these down and dirties. Let's go and jump into playability and talk more about that. This is a versatile bag. That's the beauty of these hybrid materials, is the versatility you get with them. If you just want to get up there and run bags in the hole, you can do this. Bag is great for that. Like I said, this material is very hole for both sides are hole friendly. This low side for the control you get, it is hole friendly. It's one of the more hole friendliest 5-speed materials out there. That's why people or companies tend to favor more of these hybrid materials, because you get control, but you're not giving up or sacrificing the playability around the hole with it. Faster boards as well. I think this bag stands out for running bags in the hole. When the boards start to speed up, it's great because you still have some control with this low side. It's not blazing fast. It's going to shoot off the back of the board. It's also a bag where you can get up there and you can play a dirty style game. You can throw blockers up there. Like I said, you can cut, roll, and flop with this bag. It gives you options to get around blockers. So if you play an opponent who throws a dirty style game and put blockers up there, you've got ways this bag to manipulate the bag to get around their bag. You can put your blockers up there. You've got complete control to throw those level 1, level 2, level 3 blockers. The fast side's plenty fast for coming through and riding that bag up. So if you leave a level 3 blocker down there, you can go fast side. You know you have the confidence to push that bag and take it all the way in the hole. Because the bags are on the fuller side, they don't accordion up, which means when you go to collect them, you just got to clip a corner, which means you can get more aggressive. Put that bag more on your opponent's side, knowing with your last bag, you're just coming in the middle, catch that corner, and take both bags in. Whereas a floppier bag, you'd have to go more into the middle because they'll accordion up and smash up. This bag on the fuller side, it just clips it and takes it right in. The bag, plenty of fast enough on the fast side, you're pushing through multiple bags, no problem with that. And to be honest, typically fuller bags tend to bunch and clog up in the hole. I didn't have that issue with these down and dirties. They do a great job. Even I was pushing through multiple bags, they did a great job of kind of dripping in the hole and not bunching and clogging up like those fuller bags tend to do. So if you like throwing fuller bags, but you don't like the way they clog around the hole, I think you're going to like these down and dirties. They really surprised me in how they played around the hole. They played more like a floppy bag around the hole, but yet they had that fuller hand feel to them, if that makes sense to you. Again, the versatility of this bag, it gives you tons of options. There's nothing it can't do. Right? For the cuts, rolls, flops, running bags in the hole, throwing blockers up there. It covers all the bases. It's a very versatile bag. And to me, it's a really good bag for blind draws. Now, sometimes you get to a blind draw and you get a partner who just refuses to throw carpet. And even though this is not 100% carpet, this is a hybrid material. It's carpet and non-carpet material blended together, which is why it's hybrid. People see this material and they see there's no design on it and they want to call it carpet. But if you can get a fast bag player to throw this material, I think they're going to like it. They can run bags in the hole like they normally do with it. They can flip it over and go slick side down if they want to. Plenty fast enough on the slick side to run bags. If you get it, maybe you're a player who likes to run bags, but you get a partner who likes to throw a really sticky carpet bag, pull this out. They can still play their carpet style game with it, and you can run bags in it. So it really does a great job of bridging that gap between fast bag players and dirty bag, slow bag players. Fits in that middle. It's wonderful for blind draws. It's a very versatile bag to where you can play across multiple different board conditions, fast boards, slow boards, dry conditions, humid conditions. It plays pretty consistent across all those board conditions. Makes it great for those all-day tournaments, all-day events where conditions change throughout the event. You don't necessarily have to change bags every time you get up there and get to a different set of boards. You can throw these with confidence on. They're going to play pretty close to where they would normally play. So love that about these bags. That's the beauty of a hybrid material as well. It does that really well. So definitely recommend checking them out. That leads me to availability, and Lucky's has a website. It's theluckybags.com. I'll put a link down in the description for you guys. As always, the bags were $75 for a set. It was $10 shipping, so $85 shipped to you. Great price, phenomenal price for an ACO stamp bag. So if you've been interested in checking out this hybrid material, give these a try. Especially for those of you who like bags that are on the fuller side, I think you're going to like this, because typically these hybrid materials tend to get stretch out and bags get floppy. These bags I've thrown quite a bit, and they've stretched a little bit from when they got new, but they're still not even close to what I would consider a floppy bag. So I really feel like these bags are going to hold their shape really well. It seems like whatever liner they have in here on the other side of the material is doing a great job to really minimize the stretch of this. So if you've been looking for a bag of a hybrid material, but you don't like those loose, sloppy, floppy ones, give these down and dirties a run. I think you're going to like them. If you've thrown these, I'd love to hear your feedback, what you like, what you don't like. Drop a comment down below. I always love hearing your guys' opinions. As always, I thank you so much for your support, and I thank you for watching.